What's up, everybody? This is Gamer CJ, and welcome back to City Skylines. Today we're going to be in a kind of a part two of what we were doing last week, and what we were working on is expanding the ability for us to produce raw materials, intermediate materials, somewhat refined, and then send them over to our industrial park here so that we can create consumer goods. Because as you can see right now, we have a huge demand for industrial products, or rather industrial zoning. And as you can also see, we've got a bunch of people over here complaining about, let's see if I can find which one is, there we go. It is not enough goods to sell. And that's all over the place. We are having some issues. So last week we completed, or at least got a good start on our ore products and oil products. Those are being sent by rail to this side of our industrial park. This side of our industrial park, as you can see, is still in heavy need of raw materials. And this train station, which is going to be forestry and, oh, that's interesting, forest industrial estate. I didn't name it that, but this is going to be farming, not forestry. But anyway, okay, so that's going to go over here. Let's get started. First, we obviously need to, I think I already put these in, yeah, in zones. So the first thing we need to do is go to farming industry and grab a farm main building. We're going to plop that down over here. And fortunately, because I already started a farming, or rather agriculture area over here, I have unlocked all of the assets, so I can just start off with the biggest stuff. So we have large animal pasture, which produces 5,600 units of raw agricultural products. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I think this is actually going to be the best, is 11,200. So we can do crop fields, and oh wait, that's the pasture actually takes raw industrial agriculture stuff and turns it into meat. Flour mill turns it into flour. Okay, so all of this stuff, including the animal pasture, turns the crops, farming raw material, which is crops, into meat and flour. Okay, there we go. So let's see what would look good. I think we're gonna do a whole bunch of the big farms over here and see how that looks. We do have a need for some trash collection, so I'm going to put a trash collection system here. That way it can service this up here. I also need fire and police. I know that I don't really need to put in the big ones, but I'm making plenty of money, at least at the moment. So let's get back to putting in some big fields to start off with, large crop fields. And we're gonna put in quite a few. Slope too steep. Oh, that's right, I forgot that this, when I first started out working on this, yeah, it's all gonna be too steep right there. If you look at it, it is pretty steep. And I'm gonna change this away from a greenhouse so it works. Yeah, there we go. And let's see how it looks to have them all the same. Yeah, I think it looks better for them, at least right there, to all be the same. Then, you know what, let's try putting off a little dirt road, like right here. Actually, maybe all the way at the end. And see if I can put them this direction. I can. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna try doing the same thing down here. I'm not sure if I did the right length there. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is pretty stinking awesome. All right, and once again, we're going to get rid of the greenhouse. And on this one, we're going to do all potatoes. So it's that beautiful green color. See what color corn is. Let's go with corn. I think I do like the corn look better. That is, I think you might have some issues trying to drive a tractor up that grade, but once I place that thing there, I don't think there's really a ton that I can do. I'm gonna try moving it like over here, and then I'm gonna move it back over and hope that, oh no, it just did the same thing. Okay, well, I tried. Anyway, we now have a bunch of crops, which means now we need to, I'm gonna slap in another, I'm gonna go with the small 4-lane industrial road because there's gonna be a lot of traffic. Actually, you know what? I think 2-lane is gonna be plenty. I wonder what it would be like to do a one-way deal. So I'm gonna go like out here. And then back down like that. And I'm just double checking that I have water underneath all this. This is going to be flour mills. I think I'm going to do 8 of them. There we go. And then I think the slaughterhouse is going to be... Oh, it's not. I thought the slaughterhouse was going to be the biggest numbers, but it's actually the large animal pasture. Okay, so we're going to put a bunch of pastures over here. I guess not a bunch, because they're significantly bigger than I thought. So I think I'm going to reorient these and put them sort of on the outside like this. And I'm going to put more of these pastures here in the middle like this. There we go. And let's see what we've got here. Cows, 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 cows. I think we'll stick with cows. I do think that that'll be fine. Looks like we need to get rid of some stoplights here. There we go. Improve our traffic flow. And we also, you know what? I think let's add in some of these large fruit fields over on this side. We'll go all the way down. And I for sure don't want these. I just don't like the way they look. I don't think it's great. Okay. I think the apples, even though when you get close, you can tell that they don't look dead. It's just that they're red with the apples on them. I think that it looks a little bit too dry to me. Same with oranges. So I think we're going to go with pears all the way across. I think I like that better. The pears. So let's check out our production. See how we're doing here. Looks like we're doing okay. We've got 162 tons of crops coming in. Is that what that is? I think that's what that means. Weekly acquisition. But this only says 117. Interesting. Okay. think it would be beneficial to just finish this off if it'll let me and add in more of this forestry over here. There we go. Got a big orchard over here. We've got a bunch of farmland over here. And we have our refinement. So this is going to be like intermediate products. This is going to be flour and meat, or rather animal products. Yes. Okay. I think one thing I might need to do. Oh my goodness gracious. Our traffic is getting a little crazy. Oof, man. I'm just trying to figure out like if there's an obvious bottleneck why this traffic is so insane. Okay, so for one thing, the traffic coming out of the train station is getting bound up right away. Okay, that's very unfortunate. The whole point of this is I want stuff to be staying in the city. Ugh. Okay. I have so many raw resources that are coming out here, and yet they still say that they don't have enough raw resources. So I'm going to ignore all of those problems for the moment and complete my, well, not complete, but at least start my last project over here. Let's get going. We need to go to forestry. We need to put in a forestry main building. Boom. All right. So now this is birch forestry area. That ended up pretty good. Ended up with a wood name. All right. Large tree sapling field, 9,600 production rate of raw forest products. You'd assume that that would be trees. 11,200, 9,600. So it looks like the large tree plantation is going to be the best option here. Let's see, I'm changing these around because I think there's potential that they can look pretty close to the kind of trees that are already around them over here. I think that might look a little bit better for them all to be the same type of tree. And it looks like I need to add in a new road here, and I'm just going to go with a plain old dirt road. That way we can add in a few more tree, what do they call them? Tree plantations. There we go. Got a bunch of trees coming in. Okay, next we need... This system seems to be working fairly well. It looks like I need to get rid of another stop sign, or stoplight here. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go with the one-way. And I think I'm going to do it this direction. Like so, and then go in and get rid of stoplights. Excellent. Okay, and we have two products. Paper and planed timber. So here we have paper at 3,200 units and paper at 6,400. Pulp, or wait. Oh, okay, so these are just bigger and better of these. So we have... Oh wow, those are big. Okay. I'm gonna put one, hopefully two fit. Oh good, two do fit. Okay. There we have... There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then now we have equal production of planed timber and paper. All right. Now, there we go. All right, we have now oil, ore, agriculture, and forestry. All very heavy production going on. We have the raw resources, and we have the intermediate refinement, which is going to be, I believe, like metal, glass, petroleum, plastic, plain timber, paper, animal products, and flour. And all of that gets shipped up here. And theoretically, it is supposed to be then turned into, you know, consumer goods. But there's all kinds of products, raw materials being brought in here. And it sure doesn't look like there are any consumer goods really being produced, because we're just in a bigger hole than we were when we started. So it looks like we're going to end up needing a part 3 to sort out the rest of this. One thing I'm going to try, just right off the bat here, is I'm going to build Oh wait, those... Oh no, unique factories don't need that. Alright, well just for a second here, I think I'm going to work on trying to improve the traffic that seems to be the main issue here. Okay, so it looks like this is a big mess. Okay. And now we're all bound up in here because these people are waiting to go straight because they're waiting to go out here. Ugh. Oh man. So it seems as though this is just a problem. Now people are just going to go up here. Right? Because what's the point of then going across? It seems like now there's no incentive for all of these people to be coming over here to go up there. So they should just want to turn up and go towards the roundabout and go like this. It is hard for me to believe that there's such an issue with not having raw materials, because there is like nothing but raw materials flooding into this area. I'm going to move this back with the move it mod, because it looks like this needs to be a roundabout, and maybe that will help this movement at least a tiny bit. Okay, so this is 2 lanes coming in, 4 lanes. So I'm gonna try a 6-lane road. Oh wait. Excuse me. I had a big sneeze there. 6-lane. What does that even look like? 6-lane road. 6-lane one way. Oh wait, okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. So it looks like, for one thing, this needs to go away. Which means that this needs to, like, move over here or something. There we go. The reason I'm moving that with the Move It mod is because I would have to wait for it to empty in order to utilize it. Okay, it looks like we need to do some big work on this deal here. Control or shift, control, click. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have now completely separated these, and there's no way for them to get across without going through that. So I need to remedy that problem. I think we'll do it with a tunnel, if that's possible. We're going to go back to just plain old 2-lane road and go. There we go. We'll see if people start using that. Because I'm hoping that some people are just wanting to get across here and that they won't have to use this roundabout. Once you get above 100,000 in your city, so many things get complicated. So let's go back to the routes view. And all right, wow, that might be a little much. So a lot of these are just trying to get out of the city. All right, well, for one thing, I think I might benefit from moving production away from, away from directly on the rail station. So I'm going to, especially ones that are either completely already defunct or about to be, I'm going to move that away from the rail station. My hope is that will make it so, products will be able to, or not just products, but, raw materials as well as the services will be able to get to my buildings a little bit easier. Maybe they won't be quite as condensed and all packed into the same place. A little spread out a little bit more. think we just get rid of this stuff, especially the ones that are like right on this main road. Just do away with it. And then just add in some stuff that's, you know, farther away. Of course, I don't know for sure that that's going to help anything at all, but hopefully it will. Alright, I am going to try and improve this intersection, and I'm going to step away for a moment and then we'll come back once I have it finished because it's going to be kind of complicated. Alrighty, so I just saved you from about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes of this. I know it doesn't look too great. I haven't even pressed play. You can still see where the roundabout used to be, and I don't know, obviously, like I said, I don't know if this is actually going to help or not, or if it's going to make things worse, but I figured I'd try it. Every lane now goes directly to another lane. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Theoretically, there should no longer be any congestion at all in this intersection. There should be no slowing down in this intersection. Other than this kind of thing, this is undoubtedly going to happen. But I don't really know exactly what I should do, what you can even do about that. Okay, looks like I've missed something. There we go. Got that straightened out. And looks like there's another issue up here. Now I realize that they do need to switch lanes in order to get where they're trying to go. But the thing is, not in the intersection. Okay. So traffic flow, at least in this intersection, is majorly improved, which hopefully means that the rest of this is going to improve as well. I'm not going to sit here and watch it run for a whole bunch of time, because obviously it is still slowing down at this roundabout because there's just so much traffic going on in here because of all the resources that are being brought in. I don't know if this is really fixable, but you know, over the coming episodes, we're going to try and improve it as much as we can. This is a major improvement, not in looks, but in function. As you can see, there is no line coming into the intersection at all. So hopefully we'll continue to be speedy. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. There will be a following video about the rest of, you know, my attempts to remedy the catastrophic supply failure. But that is yet to come. I'm assuming that all of these issues, that all of this is because this traffic is so jammed up. I'm assuming that that's the issue. But anyway, yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel, and join me next time.